Hello, my lovely viewers, and welcome. I am Kira, a romantic ace, and tonight we are streaming Chapter 20 of 22 of the Royal Romance Book 3 on this fine New Year's Eve. I know it is already New Year's for some of my lovely viewers over in Europe, and we're coming up on the first New Year's Eve in the United States. So it might actually hit toward the end of the stream, which would be kind of cool. If you haven't joined me before, welcome. I drink and I cuss. If you want to play the drinking game along with me, the rules are right here underneath the player over on twitch.tv/aromanticace for those of you watching the VOD. I myself, in the spirit of the holiday, have an inebriating beverage of which I'll be partaking this evening. It's nice and warm and toasty because it's cold outside where I am. Also, if you haven't joined me before, the story so far, so we are playing as Kira, a New York City waitress who was trafficked to the Western European country of Cordonia after we served the bachelor party of then Crown Prince Shamar, who didn't even know who he was marrying, because the way that the ruling monarchs choose their co-regent is over the course of a single social season. So a few months of dating, and wow, I guess you're fit to marry a country. So we packed our things on an hour's notice, which this is why I don't understand. We can't possibly have had the proper papers. Flew over to Cordonia to participate in this basically because we kidnapped him and took him to the Statue of Liberty because all his friends are jerks and wouldn't take him, even though that was like the one thing he wanted to do while he was in New York City. Anyway, we survived book one with all its trappings and trimmings, its masquerade balls and fancy tea parties and fox hunts and sexual assault. That was a good one that came back to bite us at the end of book one when someone released photos of the encounter that made it look for all the world like we wanted him to try to kiss us while we were standing in our own room in our underwear looking at him like, what the actual hell, dude? So book two was spent trying to clear our name, find the guy who actually walked in on us and tried this. Turned out he was set up, led to believe that we were into him when that was not true. And all of this was orchestrated by King Father Constantine, Shamar's father, who for some reason decided this New York City waitress wasn't fit to, rule a country, since we have no in-game evidence that we have any business running a country. I mean, like, I can't disagree on that point, but sure, whatever. So yeah, we survived that. And got all the way to the end. We finally got engaged. Everything was coming up roses, and then I kid you not, I wish I was, ninjas jumped out of the wall and tried to kill us. Drake took a bullet for us. I regret to inform my lovely viewers that he is, in fact, still alive. So book three has been spent trying to repair the fractured kingdom and find the mastermind behind that attack, which one of them subsequently killed King Father Constantine, so it wasn't him. No, it turned out to be none other than our former press secretary and guy who's way too into earbuds, Justin, or his real name, Anton Severus. Very, very mysterious, and also apparently legally married to Olivia, thanks to a deal that their parents made and then just never wrote down to tell Olivia about, which sounds like one hell of a legality that a noble family would not have overlooked, honestly. Because if she goes to make an advantageous marriage but she's already married, ooh, that looks bad. I don't know. Anyway, no one said the Navrakis were known for their logic. So yeah, we know it's him. We haven't caught him yet. He actually attacked us at our bridal gown fitting, which was the day of the wedding. This is not how you plan a wedding, y'all. This wedding was so badly done. But we did, in fact, in the last episode, finally say our wedding vows. We got pronounced partners for life. So, with that, the stinger for chapter 20 says it's the evening of your wedding reception, but can anything top your ceremony? Well, I'm just gonna settle for nobody getting shot or stabbed during this. That would be great. So, let's find out. Why do I not have audio? Okay, it's just being weird. Cool. So this is chapter 20, A Warm Reception, with no music, apparently. It's fine. There we go. After a magical ceremony, you and Shamar are whisked away by horse-drawn carriage to your reception. Oh, that's probably why, because I accidentally hit go about a week ago. Alright, never mind. Doo-doo-doo. I'm so glad we finally have a moment alone. Alone in quotation marks. I know what you mean. The wedding's been a whirlwind. Yeah, that's a word for nearly getting killed. A good whirlwind, though. Wow, we have a really short memory, apparently, because, like, literally assassins ran in and we had to beat them with swords. But yeah, no, the whirlwind's been good. Sure. The best whirlwind. And it's not over yet. We've still got the whole reception ahead of us. Yeah, sounds great. Everybody in my bridal party needs years of therapy, but that's great. I can't wait. Especially so we have the options of your toast, the big dinner, or cutting the cake. Dinner or cake? Dinner. Why am I asking this question? Haha, we're gonna... the, perpetual ace joke of, welcome, here's your cake. Cutting the cake! I can't wait to finally see the cake we chose brought to life. Though I am a little worried it might be too beautiful to cut apart. Leaving it intact might make it difficult to eat. This is true. Ooh, remember how good it tasted? I do, but a refresher will be nice. Last time I was distracted by the company. Saying you're not distracted now? What the hell? The carriage arrives, and you make your way to the Palace Boutique with Shamar to freshen up before the party. There you are! Sorry, did I, go somewhere? Anna, what are you doing here? Especially since I'm not wearing the dress that you made. Which, that's not a thing. You don't make a custom dress just to... anyway. Madeline convinced me to do something special for you. Oh God. What did she promise you? A one-of-a-kind reception dress pulled straight from my new wedding line that hasn't yet been released. So Madeline convinced you to do something special for you because me wearing it is free advertising. That's what that is. Anna delicately lifts a white gown from the rack and presents it to you across her arms. I've never released a dress early. But this is your wedding, Kira. I wanted to give you the option to do something truly special for your reception. Yeah, like spend diamonds. So this dress is called the Modern Romance, a sleek and stylish dress for making a splash at your reception. I'm not convinced, but let's take a look anyway. Is that 20 diamonds? Damn, no. Her hips are just still too small. I'm sorry. I kind of like the Marilyn Monroe-ish feel of it, with the very prominently placed breasts. But they're attached kind of where... How are we getting that much push-up in something where we really can't wear a bra? It's got like a sheer panel under her arm. It's interesting. But yeah, how are our boobs sitting that high? This is like Renaissance era shit with the boobs basically just being two halves of an orange stuck where a man's nipples are. That's what this looks like to me. Okay, anyway. So we have that, or We can just stick with our wedding gown, which, you know, we've seen before. But there it is. I like that better. It makes my hips look less small, so haha. Which is weird, like, oh, I want my hips to look bigger. I need to be in proportion with my shoulders, okay? Okay. I think I'll keep it simple for the reception. I mean, that other dress was pretty simple too, but... A bold statement. I'd expect nothing less from Cordonia's hero. Sure. Okay. It's a bold statement to wear your own wedding dress at the reception. It doesn't matter what you're wearing tonight. There won't be a single person in the room able to keep their eyes off of you. Least of all me. Yeah, you charmer. Anna departs, closing the door behind you. Shamar takes a short step toward you and looks deep into your eyes. Uh-oh, the sad piano music. You know, this reception will be our first official outing as a married couple. And your first as Cordonia's queen. See, I feel like actually becoming queen is like a whole separate batch of paperwork, just like getting married is actually a whole separate batch of paperwork, not the actual wedding ceremony. Anyway. For tonight, I'm good just focusing on you and me, and maybe cake. Yeah, cake. Indeed. The Cordonian people can wait to appreciate their queen. I, however, am not nearly so patient. Oh dear. Oh my. Shamar slowly pulls you close, drawing his mouth toward yours. Just as your lips touch, Madeline steps through the door, interrupting your kiss. Wow, this is awkward in front of the ex. Yo. I know the ceremony is over, but we still have a schedule to maintain. I believe that sort of behavior is slated for after the public festivities. Oh my god, Madeline is scheduling our sexy times. Y'all. I need a drink just to cope with that. Take a drink. Also because my drink will get cold. Yum. Madeline! We can say, you sure know how to make a bride feel special on her wedding day. I'm so happy you're here. Or, jealous. Wow, okay, jealous is judgy, so take another drink. Like, we all know Madeline didn't actually love Shamar. Are we happy that we're here? I'm gonna go with you sure know how to make a bride feel special on her wedding day. Why would we be happy she's here? You shouldn't require me to make you feel special. Okay? You won the crown, you won your lover's hand, and the ceremony that cemented both into place was a categorical success. Okay. Weird. Why are you pep-talking me? Huh. Maybe you do know how to make a bride feel special on her wedding day. Now, I've come to collect you both for the reception. The hall has been opened and your guests are eagerly anticipating your arrival. I feel like I've made her less posh. I don't know. Then we shouldn't keep them waiting. It's good for you to arrive last, so all eyes fall to you as you enter the room. And tonight, there will be many eyes. I mean, that's actually typically how a wedding works. The bride and groom enter the reception hall last because, yeah, then everybody's there to clap and cheer and blah, 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 and then we can all finally, at some point, get food served to us. Eventually. Every wedding... Well, not every wedding, but a lot of weddings have a real problem with actually getting everybody their food. Shamar offers you his hand. And here we go, back to our adoring public. I was hoping to have more time alone with you. Maybe we can find some time to sneak away together later on. We've managed to before. Now, let's get out there. I mean, it's a fact. I am constantly just, like, stealing him away. It's great. You step into the grand reception hall with Shamar to the raucous applause of your happy guests. They're here! They're here! Yeah, Maxwell's so excited. It's cute. Yes, Maxwell, we can all see that they're here. Wow, Bertrand, thanks. Yeah! I can't, baby noise. Happy baby noise. Just look at this place. Does look pretty good. Felicitations, Kira and Shamar. Your vows were so touching. I could barely keep myself from weeping. Oh, don't cry on our account. Don't worry, Kiara. I think I did enough for both of us. Oh, Penelope, baby. Aroo! You're so cute. Look at him. Well done. Well done on saying my vows, or well done on, like, murdering 5 assassins with a sword before I got here? And somehow that's having no psychological effect. It was a beautiful ceremony, Your Majesty. I won't be surprised if it's all I'm asked about next time I meet with my foreign counterparts. I mean, it is pretty much the event of a generation for Cordonia, so yeah, probably. Yes, congratulations! Your kiss was like Klimt brought to life. Oh dear. Oh, that's right. I went for the steamy kiss, didn't I? Yeah. Okay. All right. To see the king married is truly a once-in-a-lifetime event. I don't know, Constantine was married 3 times, so not so much with that. But thank you. A ceremony to remember. It was definitely one for the books. Oh, Neville, are you still alive? Damn. I'm just glad I made the guest list. Yeah, okay. Kira, Shamar, over here! Yay, it's Hannah! You and Shamar step through the adoring crowd to a circle of your closest friends. Which is all I really want to see anyway. What a ceremony! I'm a little disappointed that you didn't dance down the aisle, but other than that, very magical. Oh, thanks, Maxwell. The ceremony was lovely, and you, Kira, make a beautiful bride. Aww. Aw, thanks, guys. We are both so thankful to have you all here, sharing in this moment with us. I wouldn't miss it for the world. Congrats, you two. Yeah, okay. Yeah, congrats! Now, let's eat. I'm starving. When is Maxwell not hungry? If that's okay with the queen/king/bride/groom, that is. Okay, Maxwell, calm down. Food sounds like a fantastic idea. You walk across the room and take your seat at the head table beside Shamar, next to Regina and Leo. Your friends find their own seats nearby. Cordonia's king and queen arrive at last. Shamar, I have never been so proud. As Cordonia's leader, you've proven yourself wise in both matters of state and love. My sincerest congratulations to you both. Aw, thanks, Regina. Yes, well done, brother. And married in Bossina Cathedral, no less. Just like the kings and queens of old. I'm bothered by the shadows on his face. They look really weird, I'm sorry. Thank you, Leo. That means the world to me coming from you. I only wish Father had been here to see it too. Oh, cool, that's right. So now he gets to have both the dead mom and the dead dad complex. Poor guy. He'd have been proud, Shamar. So very proud. Yes, I believe he would be. A string of waiters approach the tables simultaneously, carrying bowls of ashe reshta on large silver serving trays. So this was the soup that, I believe this was the one that we picked out at the food festival. Yes, the complex herby, I was ready for hearty, and that's herby. Herby bean soup is even more flavorful than you remember. We served the perfect entree at our reception dinner. Yay! Because there was going to be a wrong choice, I guess. Mmm. Is this what I think it is? Probably, yes. She tries a spoonful. It is! Mother, father, do you remember when we had this for... Yes, Persian New Year. I'd nearly forgotten our family trip to Iran. How do you forget a family trip to Iran? Come on. Lorelei closes her eyes and inhales deeply through her nose. It's wonderful how smells and taste can transport us to happy times, don't you think? Thank you for that, Your Majesty. You mean happy times while your daughter was completely subservient to you and did whatever you told her to instead of having a mind of her own? Yeah, those happy times, Lorelei? Those happy times? Fuck off. Told you I cuss. Of course. I'm just glad everyone seems to be enjoying it. Also, soup, dangerous with the dress, but I did it anyway. You take a spoonful from your own bowl and take a moment to savor the complex medley of dill, parsley, and onion. Yes, the complexity of parsley. Hannah, do you remember how they lost your mother's bag at the hotel? Oh god, that would piss her off. How could I forget? I'd never seen Mother wear a t-shirt before. Oh my goodness. And you never will again, my dear. Think if I get you drunk enough, you might, Lorelei. Soon, a server appears to your right and pours a glass of sparkling wine. Because remember, kids, it's not champagne unless it actually comes from the Champagne region of France. Because we all care so much. So, they're drinking in the game, so take a sip of the sparkling wine and take a drink. Yum. So we served a special wine for our guests, because it's the one we picked. Yay! You lift the glass and swirl the wine. You don't swirl champagne! What are you doing? God, Kira. Ugh. It's literally in a flute, so you can't whatever. It's like being at Kiara's winery all over again. Don't take a drink just yet. That's right, we've got to have like 5 million toasts. King Shamar raises his glass. If I might have your attention, I'd like to propose a toast. First, to all of you gathered here today, thank you for coming to celebrate my marriage to Queen Kira. Oh, that's right, we're queen now. Ooh. I know what it means for each of you here to be here today, and I want to make it clear that I deeply appreciate that support, and will pay for all the therapy you need. Second, I'd like to thank all of Cordonia, the people who Kira and I have pledged our lives to lead. Know that we will work tirelessly to make your lives better. Sure we will. And lastly, to my wife and queen, Kira. Said wife, didn't I? Yeah. Queen Kira's bravery is unmatched. First in coming to Cordonia as a stranger and an outsider, and then literally fighting assassins right before my wedding. Kind of. Then in facing down our enemies known and hidden. And never, not even once, wavering from that bravery. Well, it didn't really give me an option to, Shamar, so yeah. There have never been so many moments when I thought our time might be cut short, not the least of which was about 5 hours ago. Those moments were the worst of my life. Wait, seriously? Topping your parents dying? Seriously? 'Cause I'm thinking your priorities might be slightly out of date there, Shamar. Just a little teeny bit. Forever won't be long enough with you. Aww. That's kind of depressing, actually. I'm grateful for every second I get with you. The world is a brighter place for you being in it, my queen. And it is my greatest honor to be the man you've chosen to stand by your side. You make me happier than I'd ever dared to dream possible. You make me a better king and a better man. Wow, he's very, very good at the sound bites, isn't he? Yeah. To Queen Kira, long may she reign. The crowd cheers. You and Shamar clink glasses and drink. And now, Kira, we can move on to the next event. Oh my god, there had better not be a garter toss. Please, no. Wait, that's it? Don't I get to make a toast? And the best man? And the maid of honor? And everybody else, like at every other wedding? I want a shot at that mic too. I, too, would like to say a few words. I believe some of Kira's closest friends have also prepared some statements. Uh-oh, Madeline's getting her schedule fucked with. Uh-oh. I suppose, if you want to disregard my timeline, we can just throw this to an open mic. Sure, why not? I mean, as long as people are getting some food and some cake and all that, people really don't care about a timeline at the reception. The palace staff already put out the wrong soup spoons. I suppose we'll just let chaos reign. Sure. So, we can hear everyone's toasts for 17 diamonds or stick to Madeline's schedule. That's a good use of 17 diamonds, I think. Me, myself, personally. I'm the bride, and I say we hear from everyone who wants to speak. Something representation in government. The room cheers as Madeline looks to you for direction. So let's hear from... Do I want to do... Because basically the way this usually goes is like... You know, best man, maid of honor. But I'm kind of wondering if I think I probably should have Leo go first because he's the brother, and he's the only family member who appears to have anything prepared. So let's hear from Leo. Leo strides confidently to the microphone. He ignores the glare that Madeline fixes him with as he takes the microphone. Ooh, that's right. They used to be engaged. Yikes. As I stand here tonight at my brother's wedding, it's clear that he's come a long way. Once, he could barely decide which pastry to have for breakfast, and now he's the ruler of an entire kingdom. Wow, that is not what you say to inspire faith in the ruler, Leo. What the hell? It's a lot easier to pick your breakfast when your older brother isn't around to steal the danishes. Oh, snap, he just went there. Regina chuckles fondly along with the audience as Leo grins at his brother. Jokes aside, it is truly an honor to be here tonight. When I abdicated the throne, I knew deep down that I was doing Cordonia a favor, because I knew this man here would be twice the king that I could ever be. Uh-huh. No, you just didn't want the job, which is fine, but don't be doing this thing. But Shamar, I knew it wasn't a favor to my little brother. I knew I was putting a heavy burden on his shoulders. And I hoped my little brother could find a way to wear the crown that wouldn't crush him. From the night I told Shamar that I was abdicating, I never saw him smile. Not until I saw him with Kira. Maybe that's because Shamar had really lousy friends who didn't actually try to make him happy. So, yeah. Tonight, I don't see my little brother racked with the weight of the world. I see Cordonia's true king, and the man my brother was destined to become. Aww. Seeing him next to Queen Kira, any doubts I had about him being happy are gone. I would have always described my brother as the reserved one, the cautious one, the one who carefully kept a blank face, the one who always won at poker. Kira, you make my brother a smiling fool. Hell yeah, I do. And I couldn't be happier to see that. So, thank you to Cordonia's queen, for it is truly the queen who makes the king. Cheers! Everyone in the crowd clinks glasses and drinks. Take a drink. This is gonna be a good chapter, I can tell. We're just gonna leave that drink right there. Moving on. Wow. Okay, so I'm gonna shake this up and not do Best Man first. I'm gonna do Maid of Honor. So let's hear from Hannah, and then we'll do Best Man. I'd like to propose a toast. I first came to Cordonia as an outsider, competing for the hand of a prince I'd never met. I expected to find only rivals, but Kira surprised me. She's made me laugh when I thought I would cry. She's been by my side when I thought I had no one else in the world to turn to. Aww. Hannah. She has so much strength that she's taught me how to be strong. Oh, have I though? Because, I guess I did. Kira, I can never thank you enough for all that you've done for me, and for your friendship. You and Shamar deserve nothing but a lifetime of happiness together. To the best friend I never thought I'd find, and also kind of sort of ex-girlfriend, and the man lucky enough to marry her, Kira and Shamar. Aw, that was a nice toast. Hannah raises her glass, and everyone follows suit. Cheers! Alright. So, I assume there's a drink coming, so we're just gonna drink now. Hannah, we can say, you're my best friend too, or thank you. Thank you seems a little cold and distant, so I'm gonna go with you're my best friend too. Because she is. Kira? Hannah gives you a big hug. Of course she does. A little cinnamon roll. As everyone clinks glasses and drinks, Madeline takes the microphone back. Let's see. Who's next? So now we'll do Drake as best man. Madeline hands the microphone to Drake, and he takes his place at the front of the reception hall. When I first met Roth, I knew she was going to be trouble. As the waitress, yes, you could totally tell I was going to be trouble. Okay. I just didn't realize how much. She's got a way about her of making things happen. And it's terrifying and exciting. Yeah, because I'm the main character, I get to make all the decisions. She sees things that no one else does. She sees people like no one else does. This is making me sound like I have The Shining or something. What the hell? For better or for worse, she has a way of bringing people together and knocking down walls. Wow, for better or for worse. Thanks a lot, Drake. Of seeing the best in people, even when they're at their worst. Hell, I wasn't nice to her when we first met, and that's something I'll always regret. Because Roth is the most genuine person I've ever met. Aw, okay, he's kinda sort of apologizing. That's a sweet sentiment, but you do actually have to say you're sorry. And Shamar? What can I say about Shamar? The man's my best friend. He's the most selfless person I know. He's got a heart of gold to match all the literal gold he's got around. He's been like a brother to me when I needed one the most. Aww. He's the best guy I know by a long shot. Wow, Drake's pretty good at the sound bites too. He deserves everything, and I'm glad he's found that in Kira. So, cheers! Drake raises his glass and everyone clinks glasses and drinks. Take a drink. Well, that went better than expected. And who's next? So next we're gonna do Olivia, because I think Maxwell will be a good closing act. You'd better be on your best behavior. Do I ever behave otherwise? Do I have to answer? Uh-huh. I'm enjoying this mental picture. Olivia takes the microphone and turns to you. What is there to say about Kira and Shamar? Let's start with Kira. When I first met her, I didn't think much of her. Yeah, we can tell. Uh-oh, maybe this was a bad idea. And after weeks of knowing her, I realized that I hated her. Wow, keep going, Olivia. This is so sentimental. Definitely starting to seem like a bad idea. But then, I realized that I only hated her because she was someone I couldn't push around. Oh, and she's like so disappointed in this fact. This is great. She was strong, in a way that many of the other nobles around here aren't. Wow, casual dig at the rest of the aristocracy sounds like the rival sneering, so take a drink. She was fearless, when most others would have run. Sure. She reminded me of a Navrakas at heart. Oh god. Oh no, I've just been insulted at my own wedding. And now, maybe I don't hate her at all. Maybe maybe what I feel is actually respect. Oh dear, not respect. Lifetime achievement, Olivia admitted she respects you. Is this real? This is a fair question. It's probably more likely that we're having a shared hallucination. And King Shamar. I've known that Shamar is the most decent person in the world since I was a small, frightened child. He showed me kindness and compassion when I thought my life was over. He made me laugh when all I knew was tears. And for that, I will always owe him. Thank you, Click Me Fish, for the follow. Because I thought being a noble or a ruler was all about laws and power. But Shamar is the only one in this place with a heart and the courage to use it. Oh, again, casual dig at the aristocracy. Take another drink. Don't think I don't see what you're doing, Olivia. Because I do. Cordonia couldn't have a better king, and he will always have my loyalty and support. As we say in Lithikos, you're still alive, so drink. All right, take another drink. Told you this was going to be a good chapter. Olivia raises her glass and everyone drinks. Give me that microphone back. We're not done yet. So finally, Maxwell to close it out. Don't embarrass us. Can't make any promises. It's pretty much Maxwell's tagline. You can and you will if you want this microphone. Madeline not taking prisoners. I love it. Oh, okay. Promise. Maxwell takes the microphone and winks at you. Oh God, he had his fingers crossed behind his back, didn't he? So I know that everyone thinks I'm a pretty popular guy, but I've never had any close friends. Not until Kira. Some people say I'm kind of a screw-up, and they're usually right. But Kira's always been on my side. Except for that time that I threatened to disown her for liking Wait, was it me that threatened to disown him, or was it him that threatened to disown me for not liking candy corn in our fake fight? I forget. But yeah, the whole thing about the candy corn, that's like the one time that I wasn't on his side. Quote unquote. That's right! She believes in me and has my back, no matter how many peacocks I've bought. Oh dear. What now? It's a very fair question. Because of her, I've got a real best friend. And a bunch of other best friends, too. Aww. Maxwell does finger guns at Drake, Hannah, Shamar, and Olivia. Oh God, Olivia's probably gonna die of embarrassment right now. Kind of a stretch. Tell me he doesn't mean me. Told ya. Aw, Maxwell! Hannah's just like so happy. She doesn't even care. Anyway, thanks, Kira, for bringing us all together. You're the best. Maxwell, we can say, you're the best, or what is it with you and peacocks? Don't ask that question unless you want the not safe for work answer. Maxwell, you're the best. And I'll leave it to you to decide what the not safe for work answer is, because there's several. No, you're the best. Oh, we're going to get into a competition. Something tells me this isn't going to end until I end it, so cheers! Everyone toasts. You clink your glass with Maxwell and drink. Take a drink. Yum. Moving on. Here you go. I'll try not to disappoint. God, must we? Bertrand takes the microphone and walks to the front of the room. When Maxwell first introduced me to Lady Kira, I must confess that my first reaction was, in all honesty, utter dismay. Wow, you don't actually have to be honest during the toast at the goddamn wedding, Bertrand. Oh, boy. This was the woman who was to represent House Beaumont. And he had chosen a New York waitress with no knowledge of Cordonia court, or customs. It's true. At first, I dismissed Lady Kira as one of my brother's many, many, many mistakes. Wow, and digging at your brother, too. What an asshole. But now I see that it was the best decision he ever made. That does not make up for what you just said, Bertrand. Kira has proven herself worthy of House Beaumont again and again. I know she will make an excellent queen, the likes of which Cordonia has never seen. Kira, Shamar, it has been an honor. To the happy couple! The crowd cheers. Glasses drink and everyone sip. Or glasses clink and everyone sips. Take a drink. It's good stuff. Actually now, last but not least, it's your turn, Kira. You take your glass and stand. All eyes fall on you. Oh dear, I have to actually pay attention now. Okay. We can say, thank you all for coming. I feel like the luckiest woman in the world right now. Or, make some noise! Yeah, I haven't been doing the party answers, so we're not going to do that one. But we are going to go with, I feel like the luckiest woman in the world right now. And that's all because of Shamar. I could live 1,000 lifetimes and it wouldn't be enough with Shamar. At a time like this, I'd like to talk to you all about, we can say, how perfectly happy I am right now, or how a broke waitress from New York is now running this place. Wow, okay, so you don't admit that you're, like, broke when you just became queen of a country whose, like, financial policy you'll have to decide? So, let's just go with how perfectly happy I am right now. I came to Cordonia looking for my fairy tale ending. And now I have it. This journey hasn't always been easy, but it has been pretty easy to condense into sound bites. But I wouldn't trade it for anything. If not for everything that happened, I wouldn't have made these friends along the way. I wouldn't have found the love of my life. You gaze out at your friends in Shamar. Wait, where are we standing? I'm so confused. Of course Hannah smiles. And of course Drake does not. That's us! She means us, right? Oh, Maxwell, honey. And, you know, of course Shamar smiles. And, since this is my last chance to publicly declare something in front of the assembled court before you all travel home, here's to, we can say, the love of my life, Cordonia, or partying our asses off tonight. Wow. Okay, so the love of my life is obviously the romantic answer, which is sweet. I'm not sure because it's a royal event, but it's also still a wedding, so I'm not sure how out of place it is. Here's to Cordonia. Obviously, it's a royal event, so that would be a good one. Partying our asses off tonight. I haven't been doing the party answers, but I really kind of wanna. Is that wrong? Is that really, really wrong for the queen to say, here's to partying our asses off tonight? To the assembled court? It's wrong, isn't it? I'm gonna do it. Here's to partying our asses off tonight. Shamar with the awkward smile, I guarantee it. I should have seen that coming, yet I'm still surprised. Well, frankly, because it's the first time I've done something like that in front of Madeline, so... Oh, lighten up! It's Kira's day! I think we all deserve to have some fun after what we've been through. Yeah, do you remember the extremely stressful events of the morning? Yeah, we deserve to have a little, like, stress relief right now. Woo! Party! Plus, I have to uphold the Beaumont name. You know, as it were. Grinning, you and Shamar clink glasses and drink. As you're about to sit down, King Shamar catches your hand and pulls you close. Kira, my queen. My king? Oh my, he sweeps you into a deep, passionate kiss. Oh, you little charmer, you. In front of God and everybody, okay. Yeah, we're understandably surprised. Shamar does not normally do this. But that doesn't mean we don't like it. That was a toast I'll never forget, my love. Aww. Oh, this is a new track. A slow, romantic song begins to play throughout the room. Shamar turns to you, smiling, and holds out his hand. May I have this dance? I thought you'd never ask. Shamar pulls you to your feet and leads you to the center of the dance floor. You take one of his hands in yours, resting your other hand on his waist as you begin to sway to the music. Did you pick this song? It might have been a special request. I hope that's okay. I love it. Shamar leads you through a quick twirl, then pulls you close once more as you glide across the dance floor. Frankly, Shamar sounds like the type to remember, like, the first song we ever danced to and be playing that. That seems like something he would do. I still remember the first dance we ever shared together at the masquerade. Yeah, see, I'm telling you. Even back then, I hoped it would be our first dance of many. I remember having to fend off half the court to get a minute alone with you. I'm glad you thought I was worth the effort. Aww. I could say the same to you. I would have done anything to be with you, Kira. Aww. After all that we've been through, it means the world to me to finally be your husband. Oh, Shamar. See, she's probably supposed to say that sweetly, and I'm like, eh. He gently lifts your hand that is clasped in his, pressing it to his lips. Aww. It's cute. I've imagined this day so many times, but to finally be here, dancing together on our wedding night, it's more than I could ever have dreamed of. Shamar, we can say, I don't have to dream about our wedding anymore. We're finally living it. The only thing that could make this better is a kiss, or I'm expecting more than just dancing later tonight. Wow, so yeah, Kira being thirsty again, as per usual. But I am less enthused by that particular aspect of the wedding night. However, I do think it's cute to say the only thing that could make this better is a kiss. Yes, I know I'm a romantic, but it's still cute. As if you have to ask. He lifts up a hand to cup your cheek, then leans in for a slow, lingering kiss. Your guests cheer from the sidelines. Yeah, there's our soulmates point. How would you say the night is going now? Absolutely perfect. Oh yeah, kissing was an option, so take a drink. Also, I was still following our house rule that says we always, always, always kiss the prince, except for when I decide we don't. Shamar rests his forehead against yours, smiling as your song draws to a close. Your friends and a few dozen guests run out to join you and Shamar on the dance floor. And there's our pupper! Arroo! Yes, he's so cute. Look at him. Just adorable. Yeah, Oliver, show off those canine moves. Sure. Oliver prances to the center of the dance floor, his tail wagging happily. Yeah, what we mean by that is he's a corgi, so his entire butt is wiggling, and it's adorable. You two had your fun. Now it's time we broke in this dance floor in style. Oh god. Oh no, what's he gonna do? Hey DJ, put on something so we can say that'll raise the roof, that'll bring the heat, or that says wedding of the century. Choices. It's almost like that's the name of the franchise. I feel like bring the heat might be a tiny bit inappropriate since we know that there's at least one child here. So that'll raise the roof. Why not? You really can't go wrong with that. A catchy bass line begins pumping throughout the room, earning cheers from your guests. Someone call the fire department because this reception's about to be lit. Oh my god, Kira, why? Your future children are going to hate you. This is amazing. Woohoo! They're gonna hate Maxwell too. It's gonna be great. I will not be a party to the destruction of this venue. Bertrand, you used to literally throw raging parties. You would know what this phrase means. That's like a Hannah thing, not a Bertrand thing. Not to worry. I had the staff secure extra fire extinguishers nearby just in case. Because we know Maxwell is here. Oh, excellent. Sometimes I forget that you've seen the madness of our Beaumont bashes. I couldn't forget it if I tried. Wow, Madeline, how diplomatic. Madeline deliberately shimmies past... Oh, Maxwell deliberately shimmies past Bertrand and Madeline. I was really confused there for a second. Grinning before heading back to your circle of friends on the dance floor. Even Drake is moving to the beat. Ooh. As the song goes on, you and Shamar dance among your friends. Shamar twirls Hannah across the dance floor, and she turns her spin into a perfect pirouette. Because of course she does, because she's perfect. Ugh. That was amazing. It's not nearly as hard as it looks. Yeah it is. You've just had lots of training, Hannah. I've seen plenty of ballet, and I beg to differ. It's hard, but Hannah's just very talented. There we go. Well, she's actually worked a lot. It's not even talent. She's worked a lot. Well, everything feels easier when you're having fun. This is true. Hannah takes you by the hands and spins you around happily. Next to you, Maxwell shows off a few breakdancing moves, whirling and holding himself up off the floor in impossible poses. Ha ha! Still got it! In a tux! Somehow. Hey, Drake! Wanna get your dance off on? I will be impressed if he says yes. Oh, and the fireworks begin in my neck of the woods. We're actually not anywhere close to midnight. People are just setting off their fireworks. Don't make him hurt himself, Maxwell. It's just a friendly little competition between pals. Like seeing who can do the most epic. Maxwell launches into a neat spin kick and strikes a pose as he lands. Spin kick! Oh god. Huh. Epic, huh? Drake takes a step back from Maxwell and performs a chain of effortless spin kicks. Ooh, interesting. Haha, bravo! Whoa. You looked like an action hero. Hannah, what do you think happens in Die Hard? Because it's not spin kicks. What? How did you... Oh, they mean that kind of spin kick. Okay, sorry. Self-defense and dance moves aren't always that different. No, a lot of martial arts are a little bit more properly dancing versus actual self-defense. Because they're more for just general training than actually using in battle. I have never been prouder to be your best friend than I am right now. Oh god. So, me taking a bullet was no big deal, but breakdancing's the thing that gets you? Yes, because breakdancing is less likely to kill you, Drake. In my defense, I already knew you were brave and awesome. I didn't know you could move like that. My brother's always been full of surprises. Savannah dances over to Drake and bumps him in the shoulder with a proud smile. Aww. That looked so fun! Can you teach me and Kiara how to dance like that? Oh my gosh, Penelope! I want Penelope's happy ending, okay? Maybe you two should take this up with our resident professional. My time has come! Follow my every movement, young apprentices. Oh god, we've given Maxwell Padawans. This is not responsible. Mon Dieu, this is gonna end up with us on crutches. Yeah, probably. Penelope starts trying to mimic Maxwell's dance moves, with Kiara cautiously following suit. I'm surprised Olivia's not trying to one-up us all. Yeah, where is Olivia? She's probably off claiming the hors d'oeuvres table in the name of Lithicos. I mean, probably. That's her loss, then, because it's time to cut the cake. You follow your friends over to a specially designated table where your wedding cake awaits. So we picked the more traditional one that was at the wedding of Shamar's parents, you know, for the sentiment and stuff, which was nice. So we picked out the perfect wedding cake. Yay! It's beautiful. It'll almost be a shame to eat it. But we're still going to. Absolutely. Cake cutter coming through! Oh, that's right. Is this what our sword is for? Don't worry. I had it cleaned off after this morning. Wow, that sounds like there was actually blood on it. That's kind of terrifying. So yes, it's our ornate sword that Maxwell gave us. That is our cake cutter. Ha! We meet again. This, we can say, might be overkill for a cake. No, because that cake is not exactly small. Or is my moment of glory. No, it is our moment of glory. Thank you very much. Several guests step back as you swish and twirl the sword, then thrust it up over your head triumphantly. I was born for this moment. Sure. Yeah, you were! Okay, don't encourage her, Maxwell. This might need to be the subject of a royal portrait. Yes, the woman in the fancy wedding dress with a sword over her head. I love it. I love it. You step up to the table and raise your sword. Careful! Oh, pipe down, Bertrand. You've got this, Kira! Wait, why do I feel like this choice is going to be timed? I should never have authorized this. Madeline, you've seen me wield this sword. We're fine. Everybody's fine. We're all fine here. I should cut the cake. Yep, I was right. Timed. The blade glitters in the chandelier's light as you swing it down, and with two perfect slashes, cut out a beautifully symmetrical slice of cake. You made that look easy. Damn right I did. If you're that much of a natural with a blade, Mara may want to give you sword fighting lessons. No one actually fights with swords, come on. Not in westernized societies. An attendant rushes over with a more traditional cake cutter to finish the job. You and Shamar lift up the slice you just carved. So it's our mocha fudge cake that we picked out. Yum yum. Okay, so I think I know what choice this is, but we can smear it on Shamar's face, which I have always hated at weddings. It's really obnoxious, so I'm not going to. I'm going to feed it to Shamar because I'm a nice person. You pick up some of the cake in your fingers, according to tradition, and hold it up to Shamar's lips as he does the same to you. The strawberry mousse filling you chose perfectly complements the fluffy, decadent cake. Servers distribute slices of your cake to the rest of the guests. It's marvelous. I told you the cake would be worth the trip, dear. She's looking for the champagne, let's not lie. Serving it on such beautiful porcelain. Madeline's truly outdone herself with these arrangements. Though Madeline tries to keep her voice neutral, she can't help smiling. That's my job, Father. My compliments to the baker and the happy couple. Here, here. Yeah, go to hell, Lorelei. I'm still mad at you. Oui. No, not for puppies. It's got chocolate in it. Sorry, you two. This cake is for humans only. I brought some dog treats for them as a consolation prize. Attaboy, Ezekiel. Aw, Zeke, you think of everything. Oh. I really want her to be happy at the end of this. We clearly picked a good cake. And while we're enjoying dessert, Shamar walks over to the far side of the table to fetch a porcelain tray. He offers it to you with a slight bow and a smile. So this is our chocolate souffle. Yum yum. You remembered! Hell yeah, he did. How could I forget that night at Kiara's estate? You both dig into the airy souffle, infused with hints of cherry brandy. Yum. This was good when we had it in Castelsarian. Okay, hang on. I'm not sure I've seen this word. Castelsarian. It's as close as I'm gonna get. But it's even better now. There's something special about sharing it on our wedding day. Well, the dessert train isn't over yet. You look around for Gladys and find her stepping up to your side with a covered silver platter in hand. What's all this? The cake was great, but I figured you wouldn't complain about more sugary goodness. So... Gladys sweeps the lid off the platter with a flourish. And it's the baklava that I picked for him, because his brother said he always was looking for it. Oh, Kira, you shouldn't have. Oh, Drake mentioned it, that's right. When Drake mentioned how much you liked it, I thought it'd be nice to have at our wedding. Is there anything you can't do, my queen? I can think of several, but not all of them are safe for this stream. Shamar slips an arm around your waist and kisses you on the cheek. Thank you. This is wonderful. You'd better move fast if you want any of that baklava for yourself, Kira. He never shared when we were kids. For my queen, I think I can make an exception. Yum yum. As you're freshening up after the cake cutting, you run into Bertrand and Savannah in the hall. I trust Barty is in good spirits. I thought I saw your mother carry him away before the dancing started. He's like a year and a half old. He needs sleep, Bertrand. Yes. Does that mean you're Barty free tonight? Wow, pay attention to body language, Bertrand. Yup. Oh, yeah, she's... Ooh, Bertrand. Oh, stop now, dude. Wait, no, don't. Actually, keep going so that she doesn't end up with you. I'm okay with this. Perhaps we could spend some time together then. You haven't said a word to me, not even at dinner. Oh, you noticed? You're angry with me. Yes, you finally caught on, Bertrand. I knew it. I wore the wrong color belt. This is unforgivable. I'm so sorry, Savannah. Oh my god. Bertrand, just stop talking. Bertrand? You know, I really can't believe you. The attack on the boutique? You were right in the middle of it. Oh wait, yeah, he was, wasn't he? Trust me when I say getting embroiled in a firefight was not my intention. I'm not upset that you and Kira fought off assassins. She's upset that they did it without her. But you just said... Bertrand! Seems like Bertrand is getting himself into trouble. I should distract them and we can tell a bad joke or call a timeout. The thing is, I don't want them together. I don't want to help. I really don't. I would be more than happy to watch this relationship go down in flames because Bertrand so clearly took advantage of Savannah, way back when. So I'm gonna do the, actually not diplomatic thing and tell a bad joke. Hey, have you guys, heard about the Cordonian apple that ripened? Bertrand and Savannah both turn to you, surprised and mildly confused. No? They say it didn't fall far from the tree. Wow, that is really bad, actually. That's, not even funny. Was that supposed to be a joke? That was truly terrible. Oh no, I've united them. I'm sorry, I thought if Bertrand fit any more of his foot in his mouth, he'd suffocate. I'm fine. Savannah and I are merely having a discussion. Pretty loud discussion. A very loud discussion. Bertrand, there's no need to save face in front of Kira. She probably knows more about our situation than she wants to. I mean, that's not wrong. And back to your point. I'm not upset that you got into a fight. I'm upset about the fact that after it was all over, I didn't hear a word from you. Bertrand? Really? My god, you at least call and tell her you're okay. My mind was occupied with other matters. Yeah, which says that you're not really ready to be her partner, unfortunately. For you. Fortunately for Savannah. I had to hear that you'd made it out safely from the press. That's pretty bad. You have to know that you're not responsible for just yourself anymore. You have me and Barty. I know. No, you don't, Bertrand. Shut up. Do you? If you had even stopped to think, you would have realized that we'd be worried about you. Sometimes I don't even think don't think you even consider us as your family. Ooh. Oh, buddy. You gotta be real careful what you say now. How could you say that? That's simply not true. It is true. It seems like every time we take a step forward, we take 2 steps back. You offer to take care of Barty, but you hold me at arm's length. I try to get you to go on a date with me, but it takes nearly the entire gala and half a bottle of wine for you to come around. And after our last talk, Bertrand, I tried to move things to the next level, but you panicked. If this is about you and I moving in together, I've told you that Beaumont Manor is hardly fit for a baby. The armory alone, so you put child locks on the doors, you idiot. That is the worst excuse I've ever heard, and it's precisely my point. It's not just about moving in, it's just everything. Look, Bertrand, I think Drake is right. Oh God, for once I think I agree with Drake. Drake! What could he possibly say about us? Well, considering he's her family, he gets to say a lot, Bertrand, so it's time for you to shut up. Quite a lot, actually. But he said that I was trying too hard to make this work. Yeah, you kinda are. I know that you love Barty, and that you must feel something for me, but I feel as though I'm running into a wall at every step. I used to dream about having my own fairy tale, you know? Something wonderful with the singing animals, a fabulous ring, and some dashing noble on horseback ready to ride off with me into the sunset. Aww. But I gave up that dream a long time ago. At this point, I just want you to want to be with me. Ouch. I'm coming to believe even that is hoping for too much. I mean, it kinda is with Bertrand. I... After a long moment of silence, Savannah bites her lip and looks away, disappointed. I see. Well, this might be the last time we see each other for a little while. My mother asked me to visit her back home after the wedding, and I think I'm going to take her up on her offer. Good girl, Savannah, run. Run far, run fast. But... Yeah, no buts, Bertrand. Shut up. Good night, Bertrand. And Kira? Congratulations. She walks away as Bertrand stands mutely next to you. You punch him on the shoulder. What are you doing? Aren't you gonna follow her? Please don't. Just let her go, Bertrand. Let her go. And say what? Oh, I don't know. We can say that you're sorry and you love her? That she is your fairy tale ending? That actually wouldn't be a terrible line. Literally anything would have been better. No, I'm going with that. Literally anything would have been better. Right. Bertrand sighs and pulls a small velvet box from his pocket. He opens it and you stare inside. Oh my God, my dude, no! A perfectly good engagement ring is what it's called. Okay, but like if your relationship is that rocky that she doesn't even think that you're at that point, that is not the time to propose. That is not the foundation of a stable relationship. You don't fix everything just by getting married. In fact, marriage usually causes a lot more problems than it solves. With the only problems, quote unquote, that marriage can really solve are issues of taxes and inheritance and medical decisions. Those are the problems that marriage can solve. trying to think of others. Like some financial stuff, I guess, because you get to combine household income, but really you can do that without being married, so yeah, I'm going with taxes and medical decisions as the only two things that are standing right now. Yeah, going with that. That would have definitely made her stay. No, if Savannah was smart, she would have run away from that. At this point, Bertrand, I don't know what to do with you. You're the one keeping the two of you apart. I know it, but I'm an asshole is what he is. I'm afraid. I've always prized duty above happiness. Every step forward is a step on a path I've never tread. Yeah. But I know that when I'm with her, I no longer feel adrift. So fucking tell her that, except don't, because I don't want this to succeed. I have the ring, but not the courage. Good, keep it that way. Bertrand, you're wrong. So for 15 diamonds, we can say you have me, I'll help you propose. No. Or go to Savannah right now. No, I don't want him to do either of these things, but I'm certainly not going to help him propose. Go to Savannah right now. Please don't. But what if I say the wrong thing? With any luck, you will. It can't be any worse than saying nothing at all. Oh, yes, it can. It could guilt trip her into staying in a relationship that she won't actually be happy in because she's with a partner who can't fulfill the needs and wants that she actually has. Whatever. Bertrand nods, then turns and runs after Savannah. Savannah, wait! Bertrand, I don't think we have more to say to each other. You don't, so just drop it. On the contrary, I didn't end up saying what I should have. No! Fuck. Bertrand gets down on his knee and holds up the ring in the box. Please don't, Savannah, run! Run! Bertrand, what? Savannah Jane Walker, will you do me the honor of becoming my wife? No, because she doesn't even think you love her. What the hell? Bertrand, we've had some difficulties these past few months. I know it. But I also know that what we have is special, and I'd be a fool to let it go. You don't! Oh my god. I'm hoping you can take a chance on a man who has only ever wanted to make you happy. No, you've prioritized duty over her multiple times, so shut up, Bertrand. Literally shut up forever. For a long moment, Savannah is silent. Then she tugs Bertrand to his feet. Yes. No! No. This is bad. This is all very, very bad. Very bad. Truly? Yes! No! Savannah, this marriage is going to end in divorce. Bertrand steps forward to sweep Savannah in his arms. So we encouraged Bertrand to propose against all of our better judgment. Aww. No, this is gross. I'm sorry. No, I'm not sorry. You know what? I'm not sorry. This is a predatory situation and Savannah shouldn't be in it. You walk back into the reception where Gladys finds you. Your Grace, perhaps now would be an appropriate time to distribute gifts. I have taken the liberty of gathering them here on the table. Thank you, Gladys. That's an excellent idea. With Gladys's help, you first pass out the treats you selected to your bridal party. You lift a wrapped rectangular box from the table and offer it to Shamar. I'm not aware of any wedding traditions in which the bride selects a gift for the groom. Hey, I'm starting a new one, okay? Maybe there aren't any, but I don't actually need a reason to buy the man I love something special, do I? No, I suppose not. Shamar's eyes go wide as he removes the tome from its paper. This looks remarkable. So we can open the cover of the historical tome. It's an ancient handwritten book of Cordonian history. Handwritten? Then the book itself is history in its own right. Look here at the final chapter. It's blank. The future of Cordonia is in your hands now, Shamar. Its next chapter is yours to write. I'm expecting tales of, we can say, peace and prosperity, new Cordonian traditions involving anything but apples. Wow, no, not for the queen of this country. We can't say that. Or romantic intrigue. Oh, let's expect stories of romantic and no, we'll be good. Peace and prosperity. Ugh. I'm gutless. That is my wish as well. Your faith that I could actually realize it means more to me than you know. There's never been a doubt in my mind. Shamar gingerly closes the book and rests a hand on its cover. May what you've given me serve always as a potent reminder of what it truly means to be king. That I'm gonna be written down in a book and I better behave myself. Aw, that's our soulmate's point. Okay. Shamar smiles and closes the distance between you, then leans in for a kiss. This was a remarkably thoughtful gift, Kira. I thank you from the bottom of my heart. So we gave Shamar a meaningful gift at our wedding. Yay! You're welcome. You turn back to the table and find the small wrapped box meant for Drake. You pass it to him with a smirk. What's this? I don't know, Drake, open it and find out. Let's just say it's something everyone knows you love more than anything. Drake tears off the paper and looks at the whiskey box in his hand. Whiskey. Ha ha. Yeah, but there's something else in the box, so we're gonna watch him open it. He's all surprised, because of course he is. That look on your face. Where's a wedding photographer when you need one? Oh, the photographer's taking pictures of this. Let's not kid ourselves. I'll give you that one, Roth. You got me fair and square. The main present is the, so we can say box or bag of marshmallows. No, we're, Although if she says bag of marshmallows, she's probably going to give him the explanation of why, but... Yeah, I'm going to go with bag of marshmallows. I'll be sure to bring them next time I'm going near a campfire. I hope you do, but in the meantime, I meant it more like a message. Yeah, I got that. And this might surprise you, but I appreciate it. As much as I've tried to resist, you've got a knack for seeing through me. I'm not about to say I have something in common with whatever the hell a marshmallow's made out of. Yeah, that's corn syrup, dude. But it's good to have someone who knows me all the same. You are literally proving my point right now. Thanks, Roth. So we gave Drake a meaningful gift at our wedding. Yay! No problem. You turn to Hannah and lead her to where her gift stands wrapped beside the table. What's this? A gift? Hannah carefully removes the paper from the outside of your gift. Because of course she does. She doesn't just rip it off. You know she doesn't. My very own telescope! Oh, it's beautiful! So this was the telescope that we bought for her. The night of the Lantern Festival, I saw you take the first major steps toward taking control of your own life. I hope that when you look at this telescope, you'll remember to keep searching out the path truest to who you are, and to stick with it no matter what. I've never received something so meaningful. I only hope that I can live up to your faith in me. All you need is, we can say, confidence in yourself or a goal to move toward. And I think confidence in yourself. You're an incredible person, and everyone who meets you sees that. So as long as you're always seeing it too, you can't go wrong. If you don't stop talking soon, I'm going to cry. Aw, Hannah. Just watch the telescope or you'll rust the fasteners. It should be brass, not iron, but whatever. Thank you, Kira. I'll never know what I did to deserve such a perfect friend. So we gave Hannah a meaningful gift at our wedding. Yay! Aw, you're so welcome, Hannah. You turn back to the table and find Maxwell's wrapped gift at the far end. You take it, then place it into Maxwell's hands. You got me a thing? Oh, he's so surprised. I got you a thing. Maxwell excitedly shreds the wrapping paper from the scale replica, leaving a few small scraps of paper stuck to the helmet and spear. So this is the statue replica of his ancestor. It's cute. OMG! Just look at this little guy! I love him! It's like an action figure, but one people won't make fun of me for having as an adult. Who is making fun of you for having action figures? What the hell? He's more than that. He's a perfect historical representation of one of your actual ancestors and your namesake. No! Yes! Oh my god, he's gonna be so excited. I didn't think your present could get any better, but it just did. If you think it got better then, just wait until I tell you the best part. There's a best part? That is not your gift. That is just a scale model of the actual statue I got you, which is life-sized. Oh my god. Maxwell's jaw goes slack as his eyes begin to well with tears. Oh my god! Y'all, I'm so happy I did this now, because that's so cute. Oh, Maxwell. It's just so amazing. I mean, I can't. Let all who see the statue, we can say, bask in the glory of House Beaumont, or pay a small fee to have their photo taken with it. No, I like the second one. Pay a small fee to have their photo taken with it. Kira, you're a certifiable genius. The Beaumont financial troubles will be over in no time. My point exactly. Does that mean I get a discount on my photo portrait? Ooh, sorry, Kira, but I can't play favorites. It's bad for business. You understand. Attaboy, Maxwell. Wow! Girl gets a guy a life-size statue of his warrior ancestor, and this is the thanks she gets? Then how about this? Thank you, thank you, thank you! Aww, okay. So we gave Maxwell a meaningful gift at our wedding. Yay! You're welcome, you're welcome, you're welcome! Maxwell throws his arms around you for a quick bear hug. This is the absolute best. Seriously. With your gifts given out, you take the opportunity to pull Shamar aside. About that moment alone, I was thinking the same thing. Just then, Madeline appears behind you. There's a hall filled with guests who aren't here to talk to each other. It's important to make the rounds so all of the nobles feel important. Heaven forbid we get a moment alone. Yes, that'd be quite the trick, wouldn't it? Following Madeline's lead, you begin to circulate around the reception. It truly was a magical wedding, Kira. Despite thinking we all might die this morning. Yeah, about that. I guess at least it'll be memorable, but Kiara... Yes? Thanks. I know what it meant for you to come back here, and I know what could have happened this morning, well, just thank you. It's nothing. I had to do it, for myself if not for you. You spy Penelope sitting alone at her table. Kira! I was really hoping I'd get a minute alone with you. I know how busy weddings are. You know you can always come find me if you ever want to talk, right? I know, but I'm happy back here with Merlin and Morgana, and didn't want to interrupt. Yeah, Penelope's so anxious. No, she's not going to feel like she actually can, even if she actually can. Woof! You wouldn't be interrupting anything. You're my friend, Penelope. I'm always happy to see you. Oh, you're always so kind, Kira. This perfect wedding is everything you deserve. I would not call having to fight off assassins a perfect wedding, but whatever. Thanks, Penelope. I'm glad you're here. You turn to find an unexpected sight. Leo taking shots with your friend from New York, Daniel. Wow, wait, we actually have a friend from our former life who's here? Where the hell's our family? Cheers! You're here from Kira's side? That's great! Do you know if anyone from her family or if her other friends made it out? It's actually a really interesting story. Oh, wait. Hey, Kira! Daniel spots you and waves enthusiastically. Kira, congrats! Daniel, you made it! Are you wearing your uniform from the bar? Good idea, right? got a bow tie, long sleeves, buttons running down the front. You can't even tell it's not part of some fancy suit. Yes, you can, Daniel. You look like the help. Honey. Yeah, you can't even tell. It's so good to see you, Daniel. Leo, Daniel was one of the waiters I worked with in New York. Amazing. I'm so glad he could make it. I guess I really did you a favor getting you to cover that bachelor party table, huh? You're right. I owe you one. Have you been having fun? Yeah, great party. Regina walks up beside you and turns kindly toward Leo. Leo, may I speak with the bride for a moment? She turns to Daniel. Oh, and if you could fetch me a glass of water. Yep. I was afraid of that. I'm not a waiter. You know what? I'll find you a glass of water. Wow, are we actually gonna say something? You know what? I'll come with you. I think the two of us should have a real drink together, my friend. You've made quite the journey. We still gonna say something, right? Leo walks off with his arm around Daniel as you turn your attention toward Regina. I heard about what happened this morning. Thank God you're safe. Yes, by the way, the next time don't call my friend the help. Thank you. It was touch and go for a little while, but I'm just glad everyone came out of it alive. I won't take much of your time. I just wanted to tell you that I'm glad it's you with Shamar. When we first met, I wasn't sure what to expect. I thought you could be dangerous to Cordonia. I've never been so pleased to be wrong. Cordonia is truly fortunate to have you. I feel fortunate to be here. Thank you. Pardon me, Your Majesty, but may I interrupt and steal the bride away for a moment? Of course. Congratulations again, Kira. As Regina waves and goes to mingle with the rest of the guests, Gladys pulls you aside and whispers, I know you're supposed to be making the rounds, but someone has become impatient for a private moment with you. Has he now? Oh, right. Allow me to escort you. You and Gladys walk through the palace. You should know, your wedding today was truly wonderful. Gladys, we can say, thank you for everything. Where's Shamar? Or bring me champagne. Wow, no, thank you for everything. Oh, you're quite welcome. The nobles are usually too busy to think of anyone other than themselves on a night like tonight. I'm sorry you've had such a bad experience with nobles. You deserved better. Yeah, see, we're trying to get it to where she's not going to murder us. Gladys leads you to the hedge maze, and here we are. Oh dear. Wait, where's Shamar? Suddenly, everything goes black. This is terrifying. Did Gladys just, hand us over to be murdered? Yes, she did. I'm so sorry, Kira. Yup. You've been betrayed. Will you survive what happens next? Keep playing to find out. You know what? There's a whole other chapter after the next one, so I highly doubt we're gonna die, but, shocking. Look at that. Something bad happened at our wedding reception. I'm so surprised. Okay, so with that, it is 10 minutes to midnight on the East Coast, Eastern time zone of the United States. Didn't quite make it to the ball drop, but that's okay. I will be back on Friday to find out if we survive or if we're switching to another POV character for the last chapter and a half. We're gonna survive. This isn't a question. But, yeah, I hope all of you have a wonderfully happy and safe new year. Remember, don't drink and drive. Don't get in a car with someone who has been drinking. AAA has services in the United States that will take you and your car both home. Should you find you've had too much to drink and don't want to leave your car someplace overnight. Please be careful if you get in a ride share alone after you've been drinking. Just use your best judgment. Grab a hotel room or something if you have to, but please be careful on the roads, especially in my neck of the woods. The roads are really slick and icy tonight, so that's just going to make it worse. I realize I'm preaching here, but please be safe. If for no other reason, then I want you to come back and watch me on stream on Friday. So, till then, catch you later.